Get this situated, y'all. I am moving slow. Good morning. Good morning. We got to talk about some things, as y'all can see. Let me get set up. All right, I think I am ready. Let's get to this. All right, let's get to this. Are we really okay with Elon Musk firing, honestly, struggling middle class Americans? Now, I hate to be one of the ones that actually has to remind us exactly what Doge was supposed to be. I want to remind y'all exactly what we were told Elon Musk was going to be doing coming aboard. And I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about it. See, when President Trump boasted Elon Musk, he said that Doge and Elon Musk was going to be an oversight department. Checks and balances. That's what they sold us on. Come on, let's be for real now. And I know that Fox and other networks that cater to MAGA and President Trump, I get that, but they're not talking about the truth. They're not telling the truth. This is not what he told, and I remember because I've never trusted him anyway because he looked sneaky. He looked like something out the old 70s movie, The Omen. I don't like no cat look like that. I've never been a fan of Elon Musk. Never. I can't lie and say I have. So I have to tell y'all the truth about where I'm coming with this energy. You know? But this morning, I need to ask Americans. But this morning, I need to ask Americans. Yeah. This morning, I need to ask Americans, are they okay with Elon Musk firing Americans that have done nothing wrong? Okay, so you say it's been a lot of waste. We get that. You say it's been a lot of abuse. We get that. But yet have y'all told us what these upper to middle class workers have done to cause any of this other than work? I'll wait. Because y'all not getting it. I'll wait. I think this is what we looking at. We're looking at some clown shit. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on MAGA. I want to talk. I want to talk to MAGA this morning. That's who I want to talk to. Because see, I remember. And see, I was that man in the middle now. I want y'all to remember that even if you go back to my previous videos, I want y'all to remember that I actually was not against President Trump's re-election or getting back in. I wasn't for it and I wasn't against it. But I most definitely knew that Kamala I didn't stand a chance being under my circumstances. See, I make political choices on my support according to me and my family issues. I am retired by health. I vote for support of the Social Security program and all these things, and it really wasn't nobody's priority. I didn't have a dog in this presidential election, but the will of the people was President Trump, and I respect him and the office of the presidency. But now we has got to be telling the truth that this is wrong. I'm waiting on one true MAGA supporter or Elon Musk supporter to actually come in here this morning and justify and rationalize what have these average Americans done to cause fraud, waste, or anything other than choose a career of service to the government. Mind you now, not one of the most admirable ones or lucrative ones. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button. I need y'all support. Y'all, as y'all can see, I am a small channel, but I only tell the truth. I tell no lies today. On this blessed Sunday, from the South, I am a country boy from head to toe. Most of the time, us Southerners really don't even have a viewpoint on national politics that's really not a war or economics. But how can we sit back, regardless of whom we have supported, and act like Elon Musk, an immigrant himself, y'all, and I don't say that with shade or disrespect, an immigrant himself firing good Americans? Why couldn't you this is not what the president told us how he was going to save. He did not tell us he was going to save billions by firing us. He did not tell us that. And the devil is a lie, and anybody that can get in the comments and steer me where he said he was going to allow Elon Musk to do more than watch the numbers. He was supposed to have been just somebody that was supporting the oversight. Now, online, I'm not going to lie on my little old black one hand ass. I have not been able to get along very long in conversation in the past with the MAGA base because they don't know when they're going too far with their rhetoric when it comes to black folks. And when you down south, and I mean no disrespect, but Southern black men don't drink with Southern white folks because we want them to be themselves. And to be themselves is certain things they say that they are accustomed to that we don't pretend like we don't know they say. Now that's how we country folks are down here by race. Now I don't know how they doing in Washington, D.C. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on in Nebraska or New York. But I really do need somebody from MAGA to come talk to OG this morning. I do. I just want to see if there are any MAGA supporters out here that actually are in support of firing other good Americans. Did y'all not see that thumbnail? That is real. He is not their supervisor. He is not their boss. That is not why Trump allowed this to go down. Trump told the American people that those was going to be an oversight committee because there's such tremendous waste in government. He did not tell anyone that he would give his hand the absolute authority and infinite. His authority reached no bounds from the CIA to the FBI, and then they don't look nothing like they said they were supposed to look like. Listen, I'm not knocking Cash Patel. I just want to know what's going on in the MAGA world, and I'm hoping that some of y'all tap in. That's all I'm saying. Just tap in to me. Cut that off for me if it's boiling. Because you know my coffee pot, I hate I bought that cheap one, Michael. Word. My coffee don't get hot enough. You know I like my black coffee hot. I'm coming. I don't know what this one is going to be that way, Mom, but she don't like hot coffee. I hope I had enough. It don't get hot enough. Now, you know, not like I like. Yeah, yeah. I like a cup of coffee that lasts more than an hour. You know, not more than 10 minutes before it be cold. Sorry about that, y'all. I just go get my morning refill. This is the last one of the day. Yeah, I really do. Respectfully, let's open up a dialogue this morning. I am looking to talk to. See, it's two different MAGAs right now. You got the MAGA elitist, you know, the Steve Bannons, the Elon Musk, the Hesworth, all those cats. And then you got the MAGA base that got him reelected. They got him back in office. And it's like the MAGA base don't damn matter. He's firing the MAGA base, and I don't understand why MAGA is eating his own. Come on in and tell me this morning. Come and tell this country, old one hand, cucumber raisin, turnip green bottom eating ass black man, that y'all are okay. That y'all are okay with Elon Musk firing good Americans for no reason other than sport. Because he just came out at the CPAC with a damn chainsaw bragging about. He's not cutting bureaucracy, y'all. He's cutting down Americans. He's not, you know, and that was the irony that nobody in the MAGA movement spoke about this. And I just want to ask y'all, do y'all see what's going on? This man is not cutting red tape, bureaucracy, or nothing that's going to help the average American. He is cutting the average American down, putting them in the unemployment line after they took away the food stamp line. You can't make this up. So come on in here this morning and tell me that the purge has not begun. I want you to listen to this again. I want you to hear me again. They are cutting people's jobs. They are putting people in unemployment while taking away food assistance. What's up with that? Y'all tell me what sense that makes. That's all I'm asking. How in the name of a country like America, we get all other policies, but I need somebody today, this is Sunday the 23rd, by the grace of God. Y'all come tell this one-hand country man why MAGA is okay with Elon Musk throwing y'all away like this. Now, I must admit, And I don't say this out of fear because I'm in the process of living back off the dirt. I am in the process of me and my family restructuring our family homestead, opening it back up a little wooded area for an extra garden plot area, not just for consumption but for sale and giveaway. I got to do better. It's no being retired by force because of my health and being trapped on Social Security like this and seeing that they don't care about us. And that, true enough, not being 100% card carrying member or supporter of President Trump, I did not think that he would allow people that don't look nothing like typical Americans to be hurting us like this. Look at Cash Patel. He's actually over the FBI. I'm sorry, y'all, but it was not long ago Trump was labeling people like that in or around 14 and 15 before he came down that elevator that looked like Cash Patel. Now all of a sudden, he's the FBI director. You can't make this up. I'm not going to hold y'all up because I know today is Sunday. But I want to speak on my behalf. Not being MAGA, not being Democrat. Bernie never could, as an independent, get a foothold in no presidential election, and he's most definitely too old, and there's nothing else left for us. I honestly feel like, and I want y'all to consider this, has President Trump abandoned his base? Because it really does look like it. It does, y'all. It does. It looks like he's abandoned the base. It really does. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you can support, please support. Y'all know I tell y'all no lies this morning. Y'all know I tell y'all no lies. I'm waiting on you to tell me one that I've told so we can talk about it as adults. I want to talk to MAGA today. I got time this morning. Yeah, I want to talk to MAGA this morning. An honest supporter of President Trump that can be honest like me and say, yeah, I am shocked at him allowing somebody from two oceans away firing Americans. Yeah. That's all I want to do. I want to talk to MAGA. An honest one, not a hateful one, not a disrespectful one. I want to open up this dialogue because we all know as Americans, forget Republican, forget Democrat, forget Independent, forget Kamala Harris, forget President Trump. As Americans, how can we sit back and watch this immigrant fire Americans? Yeah, I said it just like that. He is not an American. Elon Musk is not an American. How he can fire people with all the government contracts and subsidies he's received over the years. Hell no, I don't understand what President Trump was thinking. Hell yeah, I thought President Trump was smarter than that. I'd have never thought President Trump, being a businessman, would allow somebody like Elon Musk to take his people jobs away. And y'all scared to say something about it. Now come on in here this morning and tell me that y'all are not disappointed at President Trump's decision of allowing an immigrant billionaire to come in and take Americans' jobs. While tearing down the food stamp program, the food assistance program. See, are y'all not getting this? He's firing tens of thousands of people, all while, what is this going to be? Are we going to be subjects or are we going to be citizens? They are tearing down the U.S. government as we've known it our whole lives. And I'm sorry, I don't think President Trump gets it. I think this is one thing that President Trump is going to regret giving another billionaire credit for being smart. Because this is not smart. And then on top of that, Elon Musk had the audacity to say, well, if I save a certain amount of trillions of dollars, I'll give all y'all some of y'all money back. No. If you save American people $100 trillion, give it all back to us. If you say we were overcharged, overbilled, and taken for granted, why in the hell would you suggest 20%? No, give us our money back. Come on, y'all. This ain't right. Come on, y'all. This man gonna offer to give us 20% of our money that he said was taken on the fraud. You can't make this up. You are actually firing people, forcing people into layoff. All while a dozen of eggs is $12 in the poorest state of the union. Hey, what's going on? No way. Good morning. Good morning. No way says the cruelty is the point. It's a coup. And you know what? I truly, truly believe it. I believe it. No way. This just, come on now. We are all Americans. Come on, y'all. We got to snap out of this. We are all Americans, including President Trump. How in the hell can he be okay with taking away whatever entitlement programs that could feed the very people that they are firing and laying off? So what are they supposed to eat? Cake? Come on, MAGA. Y'all got to give me this one. Come on, MAGA. Y'all got to tell the truth on this one. Y'all please don't forget to hit that like button. And come on, comment. Let's have a respectful American conversation today. Mind you, this is not about political affiliation. This is not about race, nor location of the country. I want to talk to Americans. Because we got a foreign billionaire firing good, honest, hard-working Americans. Now that's what's going on, truthfully. And I know a lot of us never thought that we would live to say this. But with President Trump's blessing, it appears. It appears as though President Trump's new policy is let them eat cake. I don't know, y'all tell me, MAGA, how is the vibe? How is the vibe in the MAGA base now? Let's touch the pulse. Let's see. Let's talk about this today. We here. Let's talk about this today. Now, y'all know for a fact this country was built on making decisions that were based for all Americans. And y'all know damn well this is not good for all Americans. MAGA base knows this. I don't know. No way, if you still in here, you hit the nail on the head. This has got to be a coup. They have rearranged the FBI, the CIA, Homeland Security, everything, the military, without explanation. And you know what? The 70 million people that voted for him first, and over 75 million this last election, don't even know what the hell President Trump doing. Now that's the truth. The average American, and that ain't good. There's something sinister about this, y'all. There's something diabolical about this, y'all. There's a bigger picture, y'all. It's scary. You will be a fool not to be in preparation. I'm trying. I did find insurance, and me and my wife can reinsure the property so that we can get the funds released, so that we can try and get the contractor to get started within the next week or two. I got too much dirt in the back of the homestead. I'm going to have to eat off of that. I got to get back to fishing, y'all, and filling my deep freeze up. I got to get back to laying my traps. My health just is not what it used to be. But I know for a fact it's hard enough with my family support on Social Security. I got to do more. This whole situation is going to alter all our lives. That's all I'm saying. We are paying $12 for a dozen of eggs. Trump promised us this wasn't going to happen. Let's be honest, y'all, today. The very thing he said he was going to do, he didn't bring grocery prices down. You can't make this up. And it's like, we afraid to say it. Well, you know what? The way this country is headed has got my balls in a pickle. And I got to speak up today. I'm telling y'all now, from where Elon Musk is, this is going to end up, we're going to be subjects. And we're going to be set up by class according to what we have before it's over with. If this is sad, man. Trump acting like he really does want to be the first king of the Americas, and Elon Musk is going to be his hand. That's what they're acting like now. Huh? This is what they're acting like now, y'all. Y'all, they firing good Americans, honest Americans. And they can't even get in the food stamp line. I want y'all to hear me today. Remind y'all who they are firing by the tens of thousands. They are firing the MAGA base, people that supported President Trump. And he's sitting back acting like this crap is okay. Do y'all not realize we are next? Did you ever think that people working for the FBI, CIA, Department of Agriculture, all these places, the CDC, would actually be forced to quit? Come on now. When people chose to go into the government sector and be of service, it wasn't for the pay, it was for the security. I'm gonna say that again now, because see, a lot of y'all don't remember that because y'all ain't old enough. But when people started leaving the private sector to take government jobs, they didn't do it for the pay. They did it for the pension and the job security. This ain't right, y'all. This ain't right. Say right. And I don't appreciate it. See, these are my people, whether they black or white, Chinese, I'm talking about Americans. These are our people. We get what you said about waste. We get what you saying. You trusted Elon Musk's ears and eyes from a business standpoint to weed out waste and overpayments and all those things. Mr. President, you didn't say you was going to give him the authority to force our people into poverty. These people going to lose their mortgages, y'all. These people going to lose their cars. They're going to have to bring their children home from college. They're not going to be able to pay their children's tuition. Will y'all please stop sitting up pretending like this is okay? This is not okay, y'all. We can't sit no more and act like this is okay. Do you hear me? We have people that are concerned about how they are gonna keep a roof over their head, and they did nothing wrong, America. They were dedicated and committed to their jobs. We got to stop turning a blind eye, pretending like we don't know that this is unacceptable collateral damage. Unacceptable collateral damage. And the worst, saddest part of it, y'all, is that we realize this, we know this, and we know we next. Because we wake up every day wondering what President Trump is going to take away from another American today. Y'all, we cannot allow this. We cannot accept this. You need to reach out to your local representative, your local congressman, your local senator that's in Washington on the state level. Y'all have got to get the word out, MAGA, that y'all are not okay with putting Americans out of work that did no wrong. No wrong. Come on, y'all. We can't be this cruel. Come on, Mr. President. We can't be this freaking cruel. I am 58 years old. I'm barely making ends meet. If it was not for my family, I could not make it. But I work for this small Social Security check. And y'all have no right to make me feel threatened. I did nothing wrong. I gave y'all all y'all quarters. I gave y'all 4 times that in investment as an American worker. And y'all pay me pennies as it is. And Elon Musk and nobody else has a right to make me feel insecure about the hard work I've already paid in. And now I'm an old man without help and can't do a damn thing, but rely on his wife and his sons. Come on, America. This is the face that Elon Musk is decimating and devastating. Look in the mirror. You may be next. We should not allow this, Americans. We should speak up. This doesn't work anymore. Y'all see this? This doesn't work anymore. MAGA, this doesn't work anymore. That makes you look like this. This porcelain clown. Y'all know I'm going to get this away, right? Along with this porcelain clown. These are not my collections. I do collect them, but I do it because they're part of my giveaway items. So y'all support my channel. You may see something in or around here that you just may like. And if you're a supporter of mine, it'll be in the mail. That's real talk. You never know. It might be a nice pair of sneakers for your kid. Or a nice pair of Ariat boots. You never know. Y'all support me so I can support y'all. Now, I've been here over 30 minutes and MAGA loves to attack on Trump's policy and defend him. Where are y'all today? I really do want to have a respectful, open conversation with y'all today. I got a little bit more time. I'm brewing another cup of coffee, and I said that was my last half a cup. But I got time. I really want to talk about this because I feel threatened and I've done nothing wrong. Listen, even as an amputee, y'all, I sent several of my sons to college. I raised each and every one of me and my wife without any entitlements or handout. I got to the point where I was at that last 8-year point that I needed my good salary for my retirement, and I lost my help. Now, anybody that knows anything about Social Security knows SSDI sucks. It is the lowest form of payment. Even though you have to pay the same thing in, you get a whole lot more less when it's SSDI. But you still have to pay for your Medicare Part A and B and all that other stuff. They'll show you no love at all. That's where I am. I'm blessed though. I have my wife for 40 years. I have my oldest sons, my baby boy that helped me and look out on me. So I'm surrounded around support and love. But everybody doesn't have that. Everybody doesn't have that. And it upsets me that we are sitting back acting like this immigrant firing good American people is okay, President Trump. And we're not letting nobody know. Come on, and now we know for a fact we next. And it's sad because they've done it without dignity, y'all. They are firing and forcing people out of their job without any dignity for what, come on. Y'all don't forget what it feels like to have to get up every morning or every night and go to work. How draining it is. how tiresome and hurtful it is. And you always be at the, see, we're not talking about wealthy people. We talking about people like me, like my sons, like you, your family that have to get up and choose one out of three shifts that work anywhere from part-time to 12 to 15 hours a day on these jobs just to make it. And just because of a random thought. And I'm going to let y'all go, but I want y'all to remember this, MAGA. Because he laughed about it at the CPAC. He said, the funny thing is, this is Elon Musk speaking. He said, the funny thing is Doge started as a meme. And he laughed, he chuckled. And I'm telling y'all today, that is nothing funny about losing your livelihood. I'm telling y'all again, y'all need to speak up. These are Americans. You understand me? These are Americans, fellow Americans that done nothing wrong. Nothing. You can't make this up. It's hurtful. And it's an embarrassment. And just an outright damn shame, President Trump. I ain't gonna lie, and there's no motive behind it, but I am your typical older American. And seeing Cash Patel with his weirdness and the whole nine, it gives me chills to know he's over the FBI. It gives me chills. 58 years old, I've never been afraid for America like I have now. I feel now that the damage that's being done to us as Americans will never be the same. We have an American president that's allowing an immigrant to wreak havoc on his people. And it's new. He told nobody this. Like I said, let's recap before I let y'all go. Doge was supposed to be an oversight department, watchdog, watching the money, making sure that the government taxpayers are getting what they are paying these people for. They didn't say nothing about firing those vets. They didn't. How soon we forget until it's our brother, our mama that's got to show up home. The U.S. government hires a lot, employs a lot of people. Aren't they the largest employer? And as you take money, payroll out of economies, trust me this, you take money out of Target, you take money out of Walmart, you take money out of big stars and the grocery stores and the Krogers and all these. See, when you have mass layoffs, like you go and lay off 1,000 people in one city, the economic impact is immediate. No more filling up in the morning on the way to work. No more stopping for snacks and coffee and Krispy Kreme donuts on the way to work in the morning. No more lunch crowd. Like, nothing's the same. Why are we sitting here acting like what Elon Musk is doing is okay? I'm at a loss for words. I am. I'm ashamed. At my age, I'm ashamed because I already was in my own personal. Listen, it's being on SSDI, y'all, I must admit at my age, and I've always made a good living. I was self-employed successfully for 25 years. I tell people I gave my business over to my sons and I went back to building bridges because I wanted those last 10 years of benefits. to be for me. Everything that I worked for, everything that I sacrificed all my life was for my wife and children. So me wanting something for myself, I hadn't set aside anything for me. I bought the home, this homestead and this property. I bought it to give my sons a safe place out of the inner city to be safe. I promised my wife I would buy her a home one day. See, all these things, a car one day. See, all these things over the 40 years of marriage, everything I did and sacrifice I did for my family. So when I gave my sons the business, I needed those last 10 years, and my health failed me. I worked so hard over the years, especially as an amputee, that, I got cervical disc disorder. My spine is messed up in 3 places. My colon only functions at 50%. I have a bad case of rheumatoid arthritis that actually locks up my hand from time to time. So that's why I don't drive or get around and not able to go see my daughter as much. Because the further south you are, the less public transportation you have. And I miss her so bad, y'all. But my funds are so limited. And this is what we are doing to one another. This is what our president is allowing to happen to us. And this is not about Republican or Democrat. Our president is allowing an import to destroy his own people. And I ain't good with that, President Trump. I'm not good with that, MAGA. I'm not. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, respectfully comment. If you want to support this new era, y'all support me on my channel, in my homestead. Listen, y'all always see a goal. Y'all can always hit me up on my Cash App at BestKicks55. Communicate me. My email is julianwalls47 at gmail.com. Y'all get at me. I'm out.